Hello and welcome to another edition of Poland Daily Travel. This is a special studio edition. We'll be giving you a sneak preview of locations to come throughout Poland. Some snapshots include the Bieszczady down in southeastern Poland. We'll be moving north to Częstochowa and then up to the center of the country in Torun. Then we'll take you on a little cruise on the Elbląg Canal, one of the wonders of engineering in the 19th century in Europe, and ending up on the coast with Hel Peninsula, Słowacki National Park, and Dębki. So stick with us, and we'll be giving you a fun preview of places that Poland Daily Travel will be visiting in the future. Just to whet your appetite, stay with us on Poland Daily Travel. Why do we do it? We do it for you. I'm Will Richardson, and I'm looking forward to taking you on a journey. Today, we have a great guest. He's a good man. From what I know of him, seems like an excellent fellow. Peter Ciemuchowski. Let's hear it for Peter Ciemuchowski.
Thank you very much.
You hear the audience?
I can hear that, yes, loud and clear.
Yeah, they're very, yeah.
Thank you, Will.
Very good.
Hello.
Today we're going to talk about some travel. Isn't that right?
Absolutely.
But why?
Because that's what the people do.
That's what you do.
Let's say not every day, but I try.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
your background is you are a tour operator of long standing.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, let's say that the whole story begins a little bit earlier than myself, because in my family background there is a business correlated with providing the service among the city and among the country, among the visitors. Then over time, naturally, I've discovered that I do like reading history. In a certain sense, yeah, to connect the tourism and the passion. And in Poland, what we do have, and in a very, very great amount, is history. So I've started reading, I've started then telling these stories to my parents, then later on to others, and in this natural way, let's say the way of living, way of earning, way of having satisfying life has been emerged, has been.
You've merged it together. But then, no, your father started a tour company. You can say the name of it. It's no problem.
Yeah, we are having Warsaw City Tours as the main company that's providing the service among the hotels in Warsaw. But also, if it comes to going around Poland,
and your company's been working with us on my travel program.
Absolutely.
Which is another reason it's nice. I wanted to bring you in the studio. We had Arthur.
Thank you, Will.
In the studio as well. He's an excellent guide and a tremendously intelligent guy. It's a lot of fun being with him, and gosh, they got two of you in the company, which is pretty nice.
A very good friend of mine, very useful person, very knowledgeable. Yeah. Absolutely, I agree with everything that you said.
So I'm learning a lot from both of you. We're going to the Lanovs in the near future with Arthur, and I hope we'll go out again too. So your business has been around since the fall of the wall.
Indeed.
That would be the Berlin Wall for any of our viewers who are too young to even know what Berlin is.
1989.
Yeah.
And you were speaking about the too young. I was around for 2 years when it happened, right? So I was a toddler.
Yeah. But you're from here, so you know about it.
Absolutely.
Maybe some of our viewers in the United States
go, yeah.
Gosh, what is that?
Yeah, what happened?
I'm curious about Poland, but I don't know any of this.
It's in 1989 we have a very, very big date. So the times of communism is a very, very interesting times. Those are also very twisted times in many ways. But I think that can actually deserve a whole separate program or an episode correlated to that.
You'll come back.
So once we're having the Berlin Wall falling down, the whole economy, which is in suppression, the development of the culture, which is also in suppression, everything starts. And at that very time, I'm having my very father setting up a company based on providing the transportation service and tour guiding. He's not doing that alone. He's doing that with his partner. And ever since, the company is running nicely and well. We are handling a very, very good piece of business in the whole city. We are doing that with passion. And we pretty much are the longest ones to have.
You're the oldest
experience.
company doing this pretty much continuously, isn't that right?
In Warsaw,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, it's nice to have you here. It's nice that you working with you. It's a lot of fun.
Pleasure of mine.
It's nice to take that tradition and blend it into what we're doing at Poland Daily with the travel and some of the other programming too. And it's good to have you in the studio. We wanted to talk, that's a little background, so it's Warsaw City Tours. Anybody wants to look at that, they can look it up on the internet. It's pretty straightforward. And you do tours all around Poland.
Of course.
Right.
Of course.
So
maybe Poland is a very vast country, so a lot of people may think that once you're looking on the map,
it's about as big as Mississippi and Louisiana.
you may have that
I'm
comparison,
joking,
but it's
big in Europe.
No, absolutely. I mean,
It is big.
U.S. is larger than Europe altogether, so Poland could be compared to one of the states.
Yeah, or a lot smaller than Texas. Do you know if you took? I loved playing this game. Now indulge me. You may not.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
yeah.
may not like this game at all, but I like to say, look at Texas. And say if you put East Texas, extreme East Texas, say Beaumont, which is just inside the border of with Louisiana, and then you take El Paso on the other side. If you put Beaumont, East Texas, in Warsaw, on the edge of, if that was Warsaw, and then you put El Paso on the other side, you're in London almost.
All right.
You're in the Channel somewhere.
Okay.
Past Belgium. Okay.
I mean, you've proven that the capacity and the space in the U.S. is even much larger than I imagine.
That's how big Texas is.
Yeah.
I mean, Texas is
vast.
It's not. I mean, Alaska's as big as Europe, just about. But,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but so these are your distances. But within Europe, Poland, even modern day Poland's a pretty big country. Now, it's it's almost square, isn't it?
Yeah, almost.
In its shape, which is interesting.
Yeah.
It's almost an accident of history.
The borders of Poland, throughout the history, they were a little bit moving, I would say, sliding from the east to the west. There is a period in Polish history that Poland is as large as the Black Sea to the southeast, and
it went as far south as the Black Sea and as far north as
the Baltic Sea, pretty much.
As the Baltic. So by stopping at Finland or wherever.
Absolutely. So
this area.
By all means, you could use the word empire in terms of the land that it was possessing.
Well, I think it was used in a sense, wasn't it?
In a sense, because
at
absolutely,
the time,
Poland
it was a vast kingdom.
It was a vast kingdom. It was having a lot of minorities. Different lands, different people, different religions, different cultures. It was at that time, in the 17th century around, without the internet, without the global communication systems that we use, very difficult to administrate.
Yeah, and it had, as you say, it's an irony of history that Poland was the leader in combining minorities under one crown in many ways.
Oh yeah.
Not pillaging those minorities, but actually uniting them and making a cohesive society, if you will, as much as you could have a society in that time, as we think of it.
Absolutely.
It's a little bit different from what we think of as society.
Once you've brought that subject up, the very first political union in Europe is happening in between Poland and Lithuania in 15.
It's the first union of political union. And all these things are first. Also, that we know about the Polish Constitution was pretty much the second one in Europe, but it all comes out of the Enlightenment spirit of the French and the English and Polish philosophers and writers. That's a fascinating thing as well. We just had Constitution Day. So all of this is good background for your travel to Poland. I guess that's the point.
Absolutely.
Now, today we're going to discuss off the beaten track, folks. We're going to talk about things that are off the beaten track in Poland. That's why Peter is here. And so that's some things that you might not know about unless you listen to this program. No, or you did some serious serious research. Now, there are a number of famous places like Krakow and Warsaw and Gdansk, or Danzig as the Germans call it, you know, that push me, pull you with that city.
Yes,
and
yes.
Wrocław or Breslau in the old days, or in between. It was Wrocław, then Breslau, then Wrocław again. And lots of other things, but probably in between and in the Stone Age, who knows what it was called. It was probably called or something like that.
Or something similar.
So you have all these famous places that people already know about, which are somewhat in the lore of Poland, the folklore and the historical lore of Poland. But today we're talking about some things you might not know about, right?
Yeah. And
those things are going to be, we said we'd talk about the Bieszczady.
Yes.
We said we'd talk about Jasna Góra, very interesting place, very important place in Poland, and not only in Poland, but in European, in religious and church history, Catholic history, particularly, obviously, and Torun, which is a beautiful town. Oh boy,
very tasty one. I will refer to that.
Yeah, I want to go there
in a second.
Yeah, tasty. I know what you're going to say. That's true. Synonymous taste. A certain taste is synonymous with Torun. Yes. And we have the
Ciemuchowski.
Ciemuchowski, you said, yes, which you're going to tell me about. I'm pretty ignorant on that. I don't really know what you're going to say, which is wonderful. Which is wonderful. Great. Elbląg Canal, which is an engineering marvel of Poland, and then what do we say? Some stuff up on the coast.
Absolutely.
We're going to talk about. So
everything out of the mainstream.
Everything off the beaten path,
as you say.
Yeah, which is not to say off the beaten horse. No, they're going to be after us again. They're going to be after me, the SPCA. That man keeps talking about being cruel to horses. Don't do it. Folks, don't be cruel to horses. Love them. They only have 4 legs.
Especially while you are in Poland.
Yes, the great country of horses. Let's move on. Thank you for watching.